eyes back. My goodness.
What is going on, everyone? This video is a little different than before, but this is about artist block, writer's block, and getting out of your home, your studio to grab or gain some inspiration. So today we decided to go to the Broad in downtown Los Angeles. This is one of my favorite museums ever. It's free for anyone that's never been before, but this is one of my favorites. You know, you have everything from Basquiat's, Murakami's, the Infinity Rooms, literally every single thing you can think of. I love the architecture of this building, you know, the polished floors, the concrete walls. But yeah, everyone, if you guys do not know, my name is Sam. I'm the artist, writer, and creator of Bloodshadow. I am a comic book artist based out of South Central Los Angeles, and I want to make this video to show you guys what to do when you have, you know, writer's block or artist block, and you need something else to fuel your creativity. And the best thing for me is going to either a gallery or a museum. The Broad is one of my favorite spots. We are expecting the little one, my son, extremely soon. So I said, let's go to a museum before he comes, because once that little man comes out, we will be extremely busy taking care of him. But we took our little baby girl to her first museum, I believe. She's 16 months old. She enjoyed herself running around this place. I mean, I love this place. They have a bunch of new pieces. I don't think I've been here in probably close to 10 years, but I had a thought. I was like, man, you know, I really need some creative juices flowing in my body, but I need something from outside of, you know, what I'm used to. And the Broad was the first thing on our list. I feel like if you're trying to find new ways or new ideas or something for research and development, the best thing to do is to go to a gallery or a museum or even a library, read some books. But for me, I'm a visual learner, I'm a visual guy. I like looking at pictures, artworks, you know, things, you know, physical things. I like to read too sometimes, but my creative juices get a lot, you know, they flow a lot better when I have something to look at, you know, whether it's a painting, whether it's a large, you know, photo, you know, something that I've never seen before, something that can really expand my mind, you know, new colors, new patterns, textures, all of that good stuff. These are things that, you know, fuel my creative juices. And honestly, a museum is something that inspires me to, you know, want to create. Like, you know, while I was in here, I was like, man, I'm actually ready to leave so I can, you know, get back in the studio and start creating again. But also taking this time to be in the moment, enjoy this time with our baby girl, enjoy, you know, all of the new pieces. They're actually expanding the Broad, but it probably won't be available till a couple of years from now. But all in all, man, this was amazing. You see how silly my baby girl is. She's trying to jump. But overall, this is amazing. I mean, I love white walls. You know, that's how I want my crib to be. Like, I have white walls in my studio, but I don't have any artwork hung up yet. I have a few pieces up, you know, my own personal work. But there's nothing like looking at something that's completely different, out of your realm, you know, that can spark your curiosity, spark your interest, and, you know, you can use this for educational purposes to, you know, build your visual library. I think building your visual library is extremely important. That way you can just pull references from as many places as you can. The more, the better. And when you put everything together, no one can pinpoint where one thing came from, because it is all a collective of, you know, many other things. But like I said before, if you guys have been here, I think you guys should check the Broad out. There's a lot of different art, different exhibits. Definitely reserve your space, reserve your spot. But yeah, I think this is the best thing ever as far as, you know, getting out the house and getting a new fresh insight on art. So with issue 5 of my comic book coming out soon, I have to, you know, gather all of the information that I need, all of my references. When it comes to references, I pull from everywhere. It could be the library, the museum, the internet, you know, random books that I have, mangas that I've collected, comic books that I've collected. You know, as an artist, I think it's best for you guys to pull, you know, literally everywhere. Do not limit yourself. pull from everything, you know, find inspiration from everyday life, you know, write things down. Always have a sketchbook right next to you because ideas are constantly flowing. I'm also getting over this little sickness that I had a few days ago, so I needed to get out the house, get some vitamin D, step outside in the sun, but also, you know, do something myself, get my body moving. But I was extremely inspired today. I mean, looking at all of the Basquiat art, you know, we just watched the Basquiat movie not too long ago tonight, and just extremely inspired, man. You know, just when you think your life is over, man, it's not, man. You just never know. You know, your talents can just take you to, you know, great lengths. I mean, rest in peace to Basquiat. He definitely died a tragic way, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, if there's anything that you want to get out of this video, I mean, I won't post anything comic book related, animation related. This is mostly just, you know, for all of my creatives out there that, you know, wants to figure out ways to, you know, widen their horizon, you know, expand their interests, you know, build that visual library, man. But I had an amazing time. This was great. This is just a quick video. We did something, you know, just a little family outing. You know, we went to the museum, and then after the Broad, you know, since my baby's pregnant, I mean, she always wants to eat. So, you know, we got to go get some food afterwards. But and nothing like food that can also drive your creativity. You gotta eat, you gotta sleep. But we went over down to the Grand Central Market, that's in downtown LA also, which is right close to the Broad. So if you go down to the museum, you can go get some food right afterwards, make a whole day out of it. You can do the Made Famous outing. Nice day at the museum, and then grab some nice food at the market. So walking around trying to figure out what we want to eat. There's so much good food. And this is another place where you can, you know, grab inspiration, whether you're a graphic designer or anything, just looking at the colors, just how everything is set up, the typography, the artwork. You know, inspiration is all around you. It's just how you want to apply it and look at everything. But as a creative, that's not just only a comic book creator. You know, I look at everything to try to get some type of inspiration. You know, who knows what I would be inspired by just from getting some food, you know. And that's why you should leave the house sometime. Leave the house, you know, go grab some food, look at the menu, look at the way, you know, their font choices are. You know, you just never know. But after walking around for an extremely long time, I decided to grab a burger, a smash burger. I love burgers and fries for the win. That's the name of this restaurant. And yeah, let's take it out the bag, see what it looks like. And this right here is what will fuel my creativity. So I hope you guys like this video. This is something different. Maybe I'll do some more vlogs in the future. But for now, for all my creatives, get out there, get rid of that creator and writer's block, and build that visual library. And like always, my name is Sam. Peace, everyone.